So my name is Dave Johnson. I'm the Chief Student Affairs Officer at Xavier University, and I'm a member of the Ignatian Solidarity Network Board of Trustees. And I am honored tonight to present one of the 2022 Robert M. Holstein Faith Doing Justice Awards to Marie Dennis. So the Holstein Award honors lifelong leaders for social justice grounded in the spirit of St. Ignatius Loyola. The award's namesake, the late Robert M. Holstein, was a former California Provincial Jesuit, labor lawyer, justice advocate, and the founder of the Ignatian Family Teach-In for Justice, the precursor to Ignatian Solidarity Network. So Marie Dennis. Marie Dennis is a senior advisor to the Secretary General of Pax Christi International, the global Catholic peace movement. In 2007, Marie became co-president of Pax Christi International with Bishop Kevin Dowling, a notable transition to shared lay religious leadership that enabled Pax Christi's work to flourish worldwide. Marie has continued to serve on the executive committee of Pax Christi's Catholic Nonviolence Initiative. Marie is the author of 7 books and the editor of Choosing Peace, The Catholic Church Returns to the Gospel of Nonviolence. Prior to her time with Pax Christi, she previously worked for the Marino Missioners from 1989 to 2012, when we met. Marie was one of the primary organizers of the April 2016 and 2019 conferences in Rome on nonviolence and just peace, co-sponsored by the Vatican and Pax Christi International. She has lectured at many universities and conferences on topics ranging from Catholic social teaching to U.S. foreign policy, peace, nonviolence, and reconciliation, and the global economy, not to mention climate change, migration, and the nuclear arms race. So just a couple things. I think it's fair to say that she's someone who knows a lot about a lot. She has prepared and participated in panels and workshops at the United Nations and the U.S. Congress. Please help me in welcoming Marie Dennis.
Thank you so much. I'm pretty overwhelmed. I'm honored and humbled by this recognition. From your early days in a tent outside of the School of the Americas in Georgia, I have watched the Ignatian Solidarity Network grow to become one of the most effective and inspiring movements for justice in the church today. Your energetic teach-in gives hope every year to all of us who have been in this work for the long haul. And I have been especially grateful for how well you have honored the legacy of the Center of Concern by adopting Education for Justice at my request a few years ago. I love your new EFJ website. Yeah. Thank you for the amazing work that you are all doing. I'm also grateful for this opportunity because this could not be a more important moment to highlight the work of Pax Christi International's Catholic Nonviolence Initiative. The war in Ukraine is not only a catastrophe in itself, it already has begun to fuel a new arms race and to recenter the insane and morally bankrupt strategy of nuclear deterrence. At a time when the world urgently needs to address climate change, to meet the needs of the most marginalized and impoverished communities, and to abolish the systemic violence of racism and exclusion, The Ukraine war is taking us in a calamitous direction. For the sake of present and future generations, we have to replace the logic of violence in which we are mired with a new logic of nonviolence. But it will not be enough to hope for a new world. We have to build it together. We have to keep building it together. Pax Christi is convinced that nonviolence is the only way to do so, and we are finding more and more people on every continent and in the institutional Catholic Church who are open to that possibility. Nonviolence is not the same as pacifism. It is a spirituality, a way of life, a potentially universal ethic, and a proven, often very effective approach to preventing or interrupting violence and to protecting threatened communities. It is more than an ideal. It is more than aspirational. And it is woefully underfunded and rarely tried at a scale needed in these times to confront the levels and diversity of the violence we now face. Congratulations to Brian for this very well-deserved honor. Your challenge to the Catholic Church is a gift that is helping us to understand the depth of the violence that we Catholics have inflicted on people of color and the urgent need to listen with deep respect to the complex, important lessons about nonviolence that so many African and African American wisdom figures, including Nelson Mandela and Dr. King, have shared with the world. Thank you again, Chris, and the Ignatian Solidarity Network for an extraordinary gift of this honor. Thank you.